Hello everyone and welcome to Law and Lore SCL1501 Unit 1 Online Class Unit Summary. Introduction to Legal Skills. This unit introduces the module and explains its focus on the essential skills law students need for academic success and future. Legal practice begins by defining law and exploring its purpose in society. The module aligns with the Legal Practice Act 28 of 2014, which now refers to all legal professionals as legal practitioners. Although older terms, like advocate and attorney, may still appear, students are encouraged to understand the updated legal framework. The unit emphasizes the importance of practical skills in legal studies and highlights the need for additional reading, as there is no prescribed textbook. Students are encouraged to consult recommended materials for deeper understanding. Learning outcomes. By the end of this unit, you should be able to 1. Understand law as a vital part of society. 2. Explain the function of law and how it differs from other rules. 3. Understand praxis as the teaching approach. 4. Recognize the importance of legal skills for study. And 5. Analyze South African law through an Afrocentric perspective. 1 point to the concept of law. Summary. This section explores what law is, why it matters, and how it connects to legal skills, and it emphasizes that knowing the law is not enough. Students must also develop the practical skills to work within the legal system effectively. Key points. Afrocentric values. Law, skills, and Afrocentric values. These are the 3 core ideas of the module. What is law? Law is a system of rules recognized and enforced by the state. It governs human conduct, maintains order, and creates rights and duties. Not all rules are only those that are recognized by the state. Enforceable, meant to control human behavior in society. Law versus other rules. There are many types of rules. But only legal rules have state recognition and enforcement power. Why law matters? Law is essential for social order and preventing anarchy. It touches every area of life, from family and work to the environment and society. Law reflects power and ideology. Law is not neutral, it reflects the values and beliefs of those in power. Apartheid laws reflected white supremacist ideologies, excluding and oppressing black South Africans. Modern legal systems must be critically examined for bias, cultural influence, and Eurocentrism, Afrocentric, and decolonial perspectives. Law must be seen from African perspectives and local values like Ubuntu. Merely using African terms in a Eurocentric framework is not true decolonization. Transformation and decolonization require deep critical rethinking of the UTS. Legal system, not just cosmetic changes. Critical thinking encouraged. Students are urged not to accept legal definitions blindly, but to question. Who makes the law? What are their beliefs and ideologies? How does this impact justice and fairness? Understanding it critically, especially from an Afrocentric lens, is essential for conclusion. Law is more than a set of rules. It is a powerful tool shaped by culture, politics, and values. Meaningful transformation in South African legal education and practice. Question. Example of rules not recognized by the state? Religious rules. For example, in Christianity, people are expected to attend church every Sunday and avoid certain behaviors like swearing or drinking excessively. School rules. Learners may be required to wear uniforms, arrive on time, and show respect to teachers. Family rules. Parents may set curfews or expect children to do chores before watching TV. Why these rules fall short of being laws? They are not made or enforced by the state. They apply only in specific communities and not to society as a whole. They are not legally binding. You won't be arrested or fined by the state if you break them. They cannot be enforced through state mechanisms like courts or police. Question. Area of life governed by law. Driving on public roads. How the law affects life. Laws require drivers to have valid licenses, follow speed limits, stop at red lights, and not drive under the influence. These laws protect lives by reducing accidents and making roads safer for all users. Passengers, cyclists, and pedestrians. Why law is necessary here? Without traffic laws, there would be chaos, more accidents, injuries, and deaths. Traffic rules make sure everyone knows what is expected and how to behave responsibly on the roads. What happens if you fail to follow the law? You could receive fines, have your license suspended, or even be arrested, more importantly. You could cause harm to yourself or others, which has legal and moral consequences. These rules are binding and enforceable, meaning that if someone Activity 1.2, Presentation Summary, what is law? Law is a system of rules created and enforced by the state, meant to control human behavior in society. Breaks them, they can be taken to court or punished by law enforcement. How law differs from other rules. Future law, other rules. Recognized by the state, yes, no. Enforceable by the state, yes. Number, applies to whole. Society, yes, limited to specific groups. Legal consequences, fines, arrest, jail, social, or community consequences. Only conclusion. Laws are crucial for maintaining order, fairness, and safety in society. While other rules are important within certain communities, they do not carry the full force of law. Many people confuse the terms state. Understanding the difference helps us appreciate the power and role of law in our daily lives. What is a state? Summary. Understanding the concept of a state is essential in legal studies because only rules recognized by the state qualify as law, government, and country, but they are not the same. Key ideas. A state is a non-physical, abstract authority that citizens entrust with their power, resources, and protection. The government is made up of real people who carry out the state's functions. The three main arms of government are legislature makes laws, executive implements laws, judiciary interprets and enforces laws. Although often used interchangeably, it's technically incorrect to call these the arms of the state. They are actually arms of the government. The state is permanent. But governments are temporary and can change. The state acts through human representatives called organs of state. A philosophical note. A state, like a company, is considered a juristic person and artificial legal entity that can sue, be sued, and enter legal relationships. According to the Montevideo Convention, a state must have a permanent population, a defined territory, a government, the capacity to interact with other states. Diversity and anti-coloniality. Summary. Two major events shaped South African university education. #fees must fall. A student movement against colonial and racial inequality in education. COVID-19 pandemic changed how learning and inclusion are approached. These events highlighted the need for transformation, diversity, and anti-colonial education in universities and legal training. Key ideas. South African universities have been criticized for upholding Eurocentric and colonial values. Law students and future legal practitioners must learn to engage with diverse people across race, gender, class, culture, and language. Embracing diversity improves communication, understanding of legal issues, and the ability to function in a heterogeneous legal system. Conclusion. The state is an abstract legal authority requiring human agents to function. Rules only become law when recognized by the state. Law students must also understand the social, historical, and political influences on the legal system, especially in a diverse and post-colonial South Africa. Summary. The functions of law and the importance of legal skills. 1.3 The functions of law. Criminal law protects society from crimes. The state law is essential for peace and order in society.
I'll say.
It balances individual rights with the interests of the community. Civil law protects individual rights. Individuals. The Constitution of South Africa is a social contract that protects rights and promotes democracy, dignity, freedom, and equality. Two main functions of law. 1. Prosecutes the offender, and punishment follows, if guilty, each other for harm or damage. Example. If person A damages person B's potatoes, person B can sue for compensation in a civil court. Without law, society would fall into chaos, inequality, and self-help. 1 point for the importance of legal skills. Law students need more than just knowledge. They must develop skills to apply what they've learned. Skills must be grounded in African values and real-life contexts. Legal practitioners are problem solvers who must evaluate facts. Research and apply legal rules. Think critically. K. Communicate and argue cases effectively. Example: Kiba bribed an official to get a driver's license without proper training. He failed to perform on the job, embarrassed himself, and wasted his family's money. This story is a warning to students who try to succeed without acquiring real skills. Lesson: qualifications without competence are meaningless. 1.5-hour approach in this module. You are expected to integrate theory and practice. Law isn't just about memorizing, it's about doing.